Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jojo and
Shruts.
so
Also, yes.
no.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
I'll try to drop it. Okay. Speaking of dropping, Talha Anjum doesn't stop dropping things.
Nice.
Thanks. So he has dropped, and this is a funny thing. I was about to go to bed. And I just opened the YouTube app on my phone and this popped up. And it was around like midnight for me. And I was like, close it. I closed it. And I was like, okay, we won't go on YouTube. And I started going to Instagram. And I started getting DM after DM after DM. Like it was literally within 5 minutes.
Yes. Yeah. I hear you.
So I was like, everybody calm down. If they drop a song, we will get to it. We cannot get to it immediately, as you all know. So here we are, and now the best thing has happened is Rohan put a story that he's dropping his breakdown. I didn't know he would do a breakdown of the song, so I'm like, are you doing a breakdown of the song? And he's like, no, I'm breaking down the video. I was like, the video needs a breakdown. He's like, yeah, it's a crazy video. So I was like, okay, great. When are you dropping it? So he's already dropped his breakdown, and luckily he's dropped it before we recorded. So with his permission. Thanks, Rohan. Shout out to Rohan. We're going to also use his breakdown. After you and I do our own interpretation. We'll try and understand the video ourselves first.
Yeah.
Thoda dimag lagayenge. Let's see if we get anything.
Aur pata lagega if all of us are on the same wavelength. Do all of us think the same way? Or is like, we're all thinking different interpretations.
Are we great minds? So cool, are we thinking alike as great minds, or are we not? We'll figure. Let's see. Chalo. 9mm. Talha Anjum solo after a long time, apparently. Produced by UMAIR, mixed and mastered by Jyoti, directed and produced by Abdul Wali Baloch, the video. Okay, let's do it.
Yes, ready.
1, 2, 3, play.
Yeah. 2021. Let's go. It's your boy. You know who the fuck this is. Pull up on you with the 9mm, na maloom, you don't fucking know. No. Shooter chick get terre fire, mare andhe, they don't care where the fuck it goes. Kisko lage, कौन मरे, क्या consequences, किसकी मौत किसके सर है, ये concept simple, kill or get killed, son, we X like Malcolm, I got fan love, thank you, you're welcome. I son you motherfuckers, you bunch of kids to me. Ski mask ताके दिखे ही ना face, homie बने ही ना case, homie लगे ही ना पेश. She be B class, C class, जाए ना कोई jail, homie. वफादार सदा चाहे भड़वत करे जो भी. हम अलिफ मदा जिधर है मता मैं stand to what are you, shut up bitch. Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? I'm the one who knocks, I'm the one who runs this spot. 2021 on lock, all the merch I'm gonna drop. To the bricks I'm gonna cop. इधर का it सबका बाप. Word. Pull up on you with that 9mm, मेरे shooter सारे शेर, तेरे लौंडे सारे गीदर, स्टूडियो गैंगस्टर किधर, मत्थे हो रहे इधर, bigger picture देखी अब ये verses worth है 7 figure, we don't cater any hater, debate ही नहीं है, रंजिशी सही baby पर अमली सेठ ही नहीं है, बैठी नहीं है दिल में बातें अब भी सोचता हूँ, काली करके कितनी रातें यहाँ तक पहुँच जाऊँ, मैं टापू गोली psychedelics got me going crazy, bouncer OG मेरे ass they faded, yeah I'm fucking faded, let's go. Let's go. No more. Yeah. I don't need people, I need some time to be alone. All of this paper, rolling deep and that's a deal. And I could tell kitne asal, kitne nakal, kitne karte hustle, aur kitne fake kar rahe struggle. Everything comes back around full circle. You didn't want me back then, ab mere lan pe chad tu. Tum muh se hakte, you always got shit to say. You run your mouth, हम आके तेरे मुंह में जूते दें, shoot you in the head, हम कर दें तेरा mind fuck, beef for you motherfucker, stunner kitchen लाएं क्या, I got somewhere to be, तो तुम बुला लो बाइक या, bitch snitch भड़वों साइकी शुरू से ही माफिया, मैं डाकिया like राकीम, डालूं 18th letter, मैं ghetto से नहीं लेकिन शुरू से go getter, I get better with time as I rhyme with the finest, Urdu rap pioneers, हम करते लौंडे minus, pull up with the 9mm, shoot you in your sinus, my heart where my mind is, मंजन बेचे मुझे सब, I'm not really buying it, deal में नहीं मिली अगर I don't even sign it, scars on my neck baby I don't even mind it. Yeah.
Okay. His jacket was very nice, colorful.
But there's still like 30 more seconds, even after it's finished. So I'm wondering what more is there.
Credits, no?
I guess it's credits only, huh? I forwarded it. Yeah, correct. Wow. Okay then.
I mean, I think I get what's happening. I could be wrong, but how do we do this? Should we do the lyrics first and then talk about the video, or let's because
either way, like, first of all, what was your impression of it? Like, what did you feel?
The song, strictly speaking, the song.
Yeah.
The song, I think, is directed more towards the people in your inner circle and the real ones and the fake ones. So the vibe I got was, I mean, it's a very hard song in that he's being very angry in a lot of parts of it. And he's expressing his disappointment very strongly. But overall, like, it's I don't know.
And also how that side of him, which has gone fully, you know, how that previous track, the one in which the actual track where we had first time seen him being pushed out, where the girlfriend had been pushed out of the...
I like they use that scene again.
Right? They use the same reference.
I loved it.
And in that one, they had spoken a lot about how he let drugs get the better of him and how that put him on a spiral. And today, I mean, you know, when the whole video also starts, and even in the lyrics, what they were talking about, that how if you could, you go into a space and then if you want to change your actions from before, like, you know, something that happened and when you gave in to drugs and then you like actually went on the wrong path. And then how when you want to come back, there is a side of you who comes back and stops you, but at the same time you can't. So there were so many layers of that going on, and putting that reference also to the people in your real life, like how you said, that people who can't be trusted, who are in your inner circle, and yet they are the ones who actually take you on the path where you don't want to go. And you also
you shouldn't go.
Allow yourself to go. You know, it's not just another person's thing. You also allow yourself to go. And the deeper you get into that, and the more, like, you know, how turning around, even that bit where the girlfriend actually turned around and she's like, did you just do that? And like, sees there and over here, and he's vanished over here. So it's the whole getting into the psyche and into the brain of, you know, the performer, and how going back and forth. Like, but I must say, so there were way too many layers. There were a lot of storylines going on.
So this is my understanding of the video. They show us his head, and the camera zooms into his eyes. So they're going inside him. Now inside him are these two people, and they're kind of robbers, and they've the mass happening, and they on the screen.
It's the young stunners.
I don't think that's young stunners. I think that's someone else. That's not really, you know.
I'm choosing to look at it as that it's both of them. It's young stunners going into the brain of how things function and to reevaluate and to change. Like, you know, when you're creating music, you're going into tapping into someone's psyche to actually create stuff and pull it out. So
I'm looking at it as someone who's around you and who's with you, and you are now like, you're giving him access to your brain, you're giving him access to your thoughts. So he's with you, and then when you've told him your ideas or your thoughts, or you've even, I don't know, shared your verses or your songs and your lyrics with him, then he shoots you, he backstabs you, and he kills you, and he takes your stuff. He steals your stuff. And then it kind of goes into the scene where he's been acting like he's saving you from yourself, and you are sitting drunk at this bar, and he's dragging you away and putting sense into your head. Like, what are you doing with your life? So he's becoming your trusted person. And then he's the one pushing you out of the window. Right. Yes. And then then it reverses and you go back to the same scene. And it's like, okay, if we had to redo this again.
Correct.
If we had to redo this again, then this is what I'm going to do. This time I'm going to know he's the snake who's going to bite me. So I'm going to shoot him before he can shoot me. I'm aware. So now he shoots him. And then the real story plays out where he then, he's killed him. He's gotten him out of his life and said, who the hell are you? You are someone I can't trust and you're not in my this thing. And he takes off from the world in this car. Did you see the
Young Stunner's car nameplate?
Yes. I loved it. So he's taking off and he's alone, which is why I think that was not
flying high. First, I thought it was like just flying high on the success of Young Stunners, but it is his song. Yeah. So it is his song. So therefore talking about, how he's flying high on the success of Young Stunners. And it's also shout out to him, because if it's an individual song, it doesn't mean that he is taken off and away from whatever, but it is just basically talking about one's own work with Young Stunners.
So we don't know his life story. I feel like this could be about someone who's betrayed him in his life. And after he left that person or that friendship, he's taken off, and Young Stunners, and who he's become as a part of Young Stunners and on his own is that success that he's riding, and he's now above everything else, and he's riding above the world in his car. And he's, the thing with him is his acting is so good. We saw this in Afsane. We were blown away by the man's acting talent. You can see the change in his eyes from scene 1 to scene 2, the confidence that's there in his eyes in scene 2, and how he's like sorting stuff out and putting this guy in his place. And just when he's sitting in that car and he's even like, saying the lines of the song to the camera, there's a different look in his eyes. And you're like,
I've arrived. And like, I know what I'm doing. And I'm like, going with it. Yeah.
So
there was, when the car started flying, I was also thinking of that, but does this also mean that he's yet again given into his base instincts and gone into the whole flying high, and then, the whole point was about drugs and everything also. That's a very strong undercurrent that's constantly going on. And then I was like, has he again given into those instincts? So ultimately, whatever you might think, whatever you might plan, how you get out of it will, there were lots of these multiple layer thoughts.
There were many layers. Even the scene where he's watching TV with his girlfriend and he's seeing this scene and then he goes and he shoots his friend. That whole thing was like, I need to still rethink that part a little more, because I still haven't made the connect there. So there are many layers. There are so many layers in this video.
Amazing. But I really like it.
Yeah. Let me just quickly go through the lyrics, because, or should we go to Rohan's? Will he go through the, okay, he's not broken down the lyrics. Okay. Pull up on you with 9mm, na malum, you don't know. Shooter, chikhe, tharre, fire, mare, andhe. दे रहा हूँ care with it goes. किसको लगे कौन मरे, क्या कौन किसकी मौत किसके सर है, ये कौन सब simple kill or get kill some. VX like Malcolm
in the middle. I'm pretty sure it's not that. Yeah.
VX like Malcolm. I think it must be from some movie or show or something. No? I got fan love. Thank you. You're welcome. I sent you because you're a bunch of kids to me. Ski mask taki dikhe hi na face of me. Bane hi na case homie. Lage hi na peshi bhi. B class, C class, jaye na koi jail homie. Okay. Wafadar sada.
See, face of me. Yeah. And that's when the things, when they were wearing those ski masks as well. So it is like a self-reflection talk as well. Yeah.
Wafadar sada chahe bhadvat kare jo bhi. So, and he's also saying that you can't tell because you're disguised as a friend. You can't tell who the traitors are. Hum alif mada jidhar hai mada main stand tu wata. Main stand tu wata. Is this a shout out? But it doesn't say stan in capital. I think stan as in general, the use of the slang word. Na stan. I stan you. I stand that. I like that. And wata I think is go away. Get out. You shut up. Who you think?
I'm thinking about it. There were so many galis after this that I'm wondering if you'll actually be able to read out the lyrics.
I'm self-beeping. I'm the one who knocks. I'm the one who runs this spot. 2021 on lock. All the merch I'm gonna drop. To the bricks I'm gonna cop. Idhar kayad sabka baap. What is kayad? Idhar kayad sabka baap. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna skip the words. I don't know. Pull up on you with that 9mm. Mere shooter sare sher. Tere londe sare geedar. Studio gangster kidhar. माथे हो रही इधर bigger. माथे हो रहे इधर bigger. Picture देखी अब ये verses worth है 7 figure. Ooh, we don't trigger any hater. Debate ही नहीं है. रंजिश ही I like this. Yeah, अली सेठी. रंजिश ही सही baby पर हम अली सेठी नहीं है. बैठी रही है दिल में बातें, अब भी सोचता हूँ, काली करके कितनी रातें यहाँ तक पहुंचा हूँ मैं। टापू गोली, psychedelic got me going crazy. The spelling is wrong. Bouncer OG mere, I stay fade it. Yeah, fade it. Let's go, let's go. No more, no more. Yeah. I don't need people. I need some time to be alone. All of these paper rolling deep, and that's the deal. And I couldn't tell kitne asal, kitne nakal, kitne karte hustle. I couldn't tell. और कितने फेक कर रहे स्ट्रगल, कितने फेक कर रहे अपनी स्ट्रगल को फेक कर रहे हैं. एवरीथिंग कम्स बैक अराउंड फॉर द सर्कल. यू डिडंट वांट मी बैक देन, अब मेरे पे चढ़ तू मुंह से, तुम मुंह से, you're always got, you run your mouth, हम आके तेरे, okay whatever, shoot you in the head, हम कर दे तेरा mind. Okay, I can't read this. I can't read this.
I was waiting for this moment to happen. I was like, how will she? Because there was a one full verse which was all like back to back.
Should I read the last three lines? Pull up with the 9mm, shoot you in your sinus, my heart where my mind is. Manjan beche mujhe sab, I'm not really buying it. Deal mein nahi mili agar, I don't even sign it. Deal mein nahi mili agar, million agar, yeah. I don't even sign it. Scars on my neck, baby, I don't even mind it. Don't mind. That's from the Don't Mind ka chorus. Scars on my neck and I don't mind. Don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is
so good.
Do we have anything to add before we get to Rohan's video? I think we've discussed what we needed to say about this, है ना? Let's see if we are thinking alike. Chalo, ready?
Let's do. Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, play.
तू जाने जाना मेरी है, ये आंखें तेरी कह रही हैं. Oh boy, my majority audience, कैसे हो पहले तो ये बताओ. I had absolutely no plans of making any breakdown videos in the near future, but bhai sahab, this track had so many little details, so many hidden messages that I had to make a video on it. Quick disclaimer, this is mainly going to be a video interpretation video as opposed to my usual lyrics breakdown video. Okay, video के end में I have broken down a few bars as this channel's tradition says, but the main point of the video, the main takeaway from this video is going to be the absolute genius work by Talha Anjum and his team on the video concept. A lot of people asked me to explain Afsane's video too, but I felt that was fairly simple. मतलब अगर आप उसको 10 बार देखोगे तो you'll have a decent idea of what is happening. But 9mm, my friend, is not like that. It is very different, a lot more complex, a lot more open to interpretation, as I would like to put it. I have my interpretations, but I could be 100% wrong or 100% right. So please bring in your theories too in comments down below. With that being said, let's jump right into it. तो लोगों का मेन कंफ्यूजन अबाउट दिस वीडियो हैज बीन कि ये इस वीडियो में लोग मर के वापस कैसे आ जाते हैं. अगर मैंने एक कैरेक्टर को शूट कर दिया तो वापस सेम मूवी है, सेम वीडियो में वो वापस कैसे आ सकता है. द आंसर टू दिस कुड बी दैट 9mm या शूटिंग स्लैश किलिंग शोन इन दिस वीडियो इज अ मेटाफर टू डिस्प्ले बिट्रेयल यानी धोखा. इस टाइप के और भी बहुत छोटे छोटे मेटाफर्स हैं जिसको हम आगे चलते चलते एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. अभी आप हमारे साथ बने रहिए. The first scene starts with a very psychedelic visual. Talha Anjum's face is on the sun, that is at the center of our solar system. This could also denote fame and success because center of the solar system. Talha Anjum के फेस स्टैचू का आगे भी रोल है, तब हम इसके बारे में विस्तार में बात करेंगे. अभी फिलहाल आप देखो, साथ ही साथ आपको मल्टीपल प्लैनेट्स नजर आ रहे हैं इस विजुअल में, एस्टेरॉइड्स नजर आ रहे हैं, मैन मेड सैटेलाइट्स नजर आ रहे हैं, फाइनली कार एक नजर आ रही है दैट सीम्स लाइक अ टेस्ला रोडस्टर, जो कि है टेस्ला कार दैट इज स्टिल ऑर्बिटिंग अराउंड द स्पेस. मूविंग ऑन, इस सीन में यू कैन सी टू फ्रेंड्स अंजुम एंड नवीद. दे आर इन द मिडल ऑफ अ हाइस्ट. चोरी कर रहे हैं वो, एंड वो चुरा क्या रहे हैं, दे आर स्टीलिंग अंजुम का फेस स्टैचू. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, दैट डिनोट्स फेम एंड सक्सेस. बट जैसे ही अंजुम सिक्योरिटी सिस्टम ब्रेक करता है, his friend betrays him to enjoy the success alone. मतलब मेहनत दोनों ने करी, but end product enjoy करने के टाइम सब selfish हो जाते हैं. That is the main message from this scene. Naveed serves Anjum the 9mm bullet, and जैसे मैंने आपको बताया था, 9mm bullet means धोखा. नवीद ने अंजुम को धोखा दिया. And with that we move on to the next scene. Next scene has another non-living object जिसका recurring appearance है as a metaphor. Try finding what it is.
Simple, kill or get killed, son. We acts like Malcolm. I got fan love, thank you, you're welcome. I son you motherfucker.
Did you get it? The answer is the glass of champagne. The glass of champagne could be a metaphor that denotes happiness and peace.
That's not champagne.
इस scene में the video sends a message that
आपको खुश देखकर the world around you, the people around you will try everything to take that happiness and peace away from you and will constantly try to beat you down. जैसे इस सीन में नावीद ने अंजुम के हाथ से ग्लास छीना and then left him distressed with his words. In the next scene, Anjum and his girlfriend is seen watching a very iconic Breaking Bad scene where Jesse Pinkman is about to kill the character Gail Whittaker. Now I'm going to explain कि Jesse ने गेल को क्यों मारा था. तो अगर आपने Breaking Bad पहले से देख रखी है तो थोड़ा फॉरवर्ड कर लेना. अगर नहीं देखी है, I'll give you a brief context of this scene. Basically, Breaking Bad में Jesse and Heisenberg, जिसको हम वॉल्टर वाइट के नाम से भी जानते हैं, are the only two जो absolutely pure blue meth ड्रग बनाना जानते हैं. गस नाम का एक कैरेक्टर है जो हाइसेनबर्ग का बॉस है, जिसने हाइसेनबर्ग को एक लैब दिया है ताकि वो बहुत ज्यादा मात्रा में वो प्योर ब्लू मेथ बना सके. एंड साथ ही साथ हाइसेनबर्ग की लैब असिस्टेंस के लिए उसने एक और अच्छे साइंटिस्ट को हायर किया जिसका नाम है गेल बेटिकर. स्टोरी आगे बढ़ती है और गस और हाइसेनबर्ग के बीच में डिफरेंसेस आते हैं, जिसकी वजह से गस हाइसेनबर्ग को मरवाने का ऑर्डर्स देता है. दैट्स व्हेन हाइसेनबर्ग कॉल्स हिज फ्रेंड जेसी पिंकमैन एंड आस्क्स हिम टू किल गेल, क्योंकि अगर गेल मर गया तो गस वुड नीड हाइसेनबर्ग टू प्रोड्यूस ऑल दैट ड्रग, जिसकी वजह से वो हाइसेनबर्ग को नहीं मार पाएगा. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस जेसी पिंकमैन उस बेचारे निर्दोष साइंटिस्ट के घर जाते हैं एंड उसको मार देते हैं. This scene denotes कि how in the filthy world जिसकी अंजुम यहाँ पे बात कर रहे हैं, if you don't kill, you would be killed.
Your concept simple, kill or get killed.
This small scene from Breaking Bad brings a lot of clarity in the message that was being delivered. Again, Jesse Pinkman को देखकर तला अंजुम भी वही स्टेप अपनाते हैं. He shoots 9, यानी वो मजबूरी में आके अपने दोस्त को धोखा दे देते हैं. And he becomes wealthy in the very next scene. He becomes wealthy, he becomes successful, he starts living a happy life. Wait, did I say happy? Yes, and that's why the same old champagne glass enters the scene to display.
It is not champagne.
But जैसे मैंने पहले बताया था, as soon as you appear happy and in peace, people gather around you to take that away. यहाँ पे नवीद अंजुम को धक्का मार के बिल्डिंग से गिरा देते हैं. एंड दिस सीन इज वेरी सिमिलर टू द क्लाइमैक्स सीन ऑफ अफसाने, जिसमें अंजुम गुस्से में अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड को धक्का दे देते हैं. बट अपने गर्लफ्रेंड की तरह गिर के मरने की बजाय द स्टोरी गोज बैक इन रिवर्स, जिसका मेंशन आई थिंक एक लिरिक्स में भी हुआ है.
मैं डाकिया like Rakim, डालूं 18th letter.
This line primarily has 3 meanings. Dakia is a postman जो लोगों को लेटर्स यानी खत डिलीवर करते हैं. राकिम इज अ लेजेंडरी रैपर जिनका एक गाना है 18th letter नाम का. And finally, 18th letter in alphabets is R. R gear डालने का मतलब होता है reverse gear डालना. After this, we are back to scene 1. And this reminds me of a movie named Black Mirror Bandersnatch. Please watch it if you haven't. You will flip because throughout the movie, you as a viewer can decide कि given 2 ऑप्शन में से कैरेक्टर कौन सा चूज करेगा, एंड आपके चॉइसेस के हिसाब से उस कैरेक्टर की एंडिंग्स चेंज होती रहती है. गूज़बम्स नाम के नॉवल में भी एक ऐसा कॉन्सेप्ट था. बेसिकली आफ्टर ब्रेकिंग द पासवर्ड, अंजुम हैज 2 ऑप्शंस. वन इज टू ट्रस्ट हिज पार्टनर, एंड पहले पार्ट में हमने देख लिया ट्रस्ट करने की वजह से Anjum ended up falling off the building, which is not an ideal ending for Anjum. So this time he chooses the other possibility. He kills Naveed and takes the power and success. And then जो पहले Anjum के साथ हुआ वो इस possibility में Naveed के साथ हो रहा है. Just when he was happy, again sipping champagne from his metaphorical champagne glass, the powerful and the successful Anjum comes and takes his peace away. Next scene में you can see Anjum in a 2-seater car जिसका नंबर प्लेट इज यंगस्टर, डिनोटिंग हिप हॉप डुओ जिसका अंजुम एक पार्ट है. एंड द नेक्स्ट सीट जो कि एम्प्टी है अभी बिलोंग्स टू तलहा यूनिस. द कार इज फ्लाइंग अबव द सिटी शोइंग द लेवल ऑफ सक्सेस दे हैव अचीव्ड. ऑल इन ऑल द मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी इज वेरी सिंपल. अगर आपने इस वीडियो का सिर्फ पार्ट 2 देखा होता तो अंजुम वुड हैव अपीयर्ड एज अ क्लियर विलन. बट नाउ दैट वी नो कि अंजुम के उन डिसीजंस ना लेने पे क्या एंडिंग होती, we sort of understand the perspective of this evil character as well. That was Anjum's perspective on the wild and cutthroat world that we live in. That's my interpretation of the video concept. How right or wrong I was, only Team Anjum can tell. Now let's move on to break some bars. Not the whole song once again, some nice little bars, ठीक है? First let's talk about the recurring bars जो हमने YS के पुराने गानों में भी सुने हैं.
Pull up on you with the 9mm.
The song starts with
pull up on you like a
with 9mm. The starting of the song is very similar to another Anjum's verse.
Yeah. Pull up on you like agency.
Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Fucking problems I tend to run into. This bar again was very similar to Anjum's bar in this track called Power Trip.
Who the fuck you think you're talking to? And who these motherfuckers think they're talking? I'm the one who knocks, I'm the one who runs this spot. 2021 on lock.
I'm the one who knocks means someone who's into drugs. Anjum is going to be the biggest artist in 2021 and he has got this year under his rule.
All the merch I'm gonna drop, to the bricks I'm gonna cop.
A simple merch promotion, he's going to drop some merch. Bricks could be a reference to bundles of notes that he's going to make this year.
Yeah, Ranjishi sahi baby par amali sethi nahi hai.
Ranjish Hi Sahi matlab you can hate me if you're a hater. Also Ranjish Hi Sahi is the name of an Ali Sethi song, so a reference there as well.
Main tapu goli psychedelics got me going crazy.
Main tapu goli means he escapes bullets, escapes deaths. Goli also means psychedelic pills. The next line is a Travis Scott quote that says psychedelic got me going crazy.
All of this paper rolling deep and that's Adele.
Now this is a good bar.
Adele.
All of this paper means money and also rolling paper that is used to smoke drugs, so drugs as well. Rolling deep gives out the drug wala meaning of the paper, and the next line is that Adele. Adele is an artist jinka gana hai Rolling in the Deep. Also the word Adele could be a word play on that's a deal.
All of this paper rolling deep and that's Adele.
Bringing out the money wala meaning of paper. That's a deal.
Everything comes back around full circle.
Everything comes back around full circle is again a J. Cole quote from the song Climb Back. It also signifies कि इस वीडियो में जो पहले नावेद अंजुम के साथ कर रहा था वो अभी while this line is being said वो अंजुम नावेद के साथ कर रहे हैं. So the life comes around full circle.
तुम मुंह से हकते, you always got shit to say. You run your mouth, हम आके तेरे मुंह में जूते दें. Shoot you in the head, हम कर दें तेरा mind fuck. Beef for you motherfuckers, stunner kitchen line क्या?
इससे पहली वाली lines were really good, but we'll just focus on the stunner kitchen line. If you need beef, मतलब पंगा, Anjum will bring the stunner kitchen. One, because kitchen में beef बनता है तो stunner kitchen. Second, it is a play on their brand name. The brand is Stunner Vision. So stunner vision, stunner kitchen. मतलब stunner vision तो आ गया है कि अब हम stunner kitchen भी लिया है तुम्हें beef देने के लिए. And lastly, he points to his chain that has his brand logo on it. This could be a wordplay on stunner की chain. लाएं क्या? I'm not sure about this. Is it a new product that they're going to launch? I'm not sure.
It's possible.
I get better with time as I rhyme with the finest.
A quick shout out to Talha Yunus.
Pull up with the 9mm, shoot you in your sinus.
Shoot you in your sinus is a way to tell that he will shoot you between your eyes. मतलब आपके माथे पे गोली मारेंगे, उसको बोलने का एक fancy तरीका है.
Scars on my neck, baby, I don't even mind it.
Finally, they started this song with a recurring lyrics जो उन्होंने पहले अपने verse में use किया था, and he's ending it with one. Scars on my neck. Line was used in the song I Don't Mind.
Don't mind.
That's it for the breakdown. Huge shout out to everyone involved in this project. Director did his job. UMAIR was slick with his beat. Naveed acted well. Good concept, decent VFX. All in all, a great song. If you like the video, then make sure you subscribe to my channel for more Desi hip hop related content. Don't forget to comment your theories about this video.
Lovely, yaar. I think we're pretty much on. He filled in a lot of gaps for us, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially with
Should I stop?
especially with that bit where the Breaking Bad.
The
I've
repeat.
never.
The Breaking Bad I
girlfriend scene-
got.
Breaking
I was
Bad I
surprised
didn't
that you-
get.
Huh,
Because I haven't watched
didn't
that
realize
show.
You didn't get. Oh,
I
bye.
have no,
How?
I have no
What?
idea. Yeah, I know. I know.
मैं तो 2-3 बार देख चुकी हूँ.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
brilliant. In all its anyway, we will not go there.
I
Like, we
haven't
will
I
talk
haven't
about
heard
this.
a different opinion from anyone about Breaking Bad. Everyone says it's
You also
brilliant,
won't.
and everyone
Yes.
gets shocked. Oh, you haven't seen it.
No, it's okay. It's the same reaction you will probably have if somebody says कि Peaky Blinders नहीं देखा या Game of Thrones नहीं देखा. So it's the same thing.
I know. So that's
But
why I was
yeah.
so clueless. But say.
Big shout out to Rohan Karyappa because especially for me, the bit which completely which became a lot clearer. I kind of knew it, but the way he broke that down, it became a lot clearer was the whole redoing of the thing. How in the first half.
Now the 18th letter bar. Yeah.
That also.
Big
yeah,
revelation.
Thank you. Yeah. So literally the revelation. So the whole reverse that, iske andar aap reverse kar rahe ho, and then if the whole thing was reversed, end may the villain that we see, now he's justifiable. Now it's justified why he did what he did. And now we know his entire kahani, so we're okay with it. I love that bit. So rest everything, I think pretty much what he spoke is what I know. I got. I know you also got.
I'm a little shocked at how we managed to get it, Kavi. But what I kind of didn't didn't agree. Didn't agree. Matlab, I have a differing sort of understanding.
Champagne
Beyond
glass. I know.
beyond the champagne, that is not champagne comes in flutes. Yeah, come on. But anyway, that aside, he said that his face that they're trying to steal represents success and fame and all those good things. For me,
Yeah.
it from like I was looking at it as his talent. You know, he's trying to steal his brain, his actual brain, because that's what's kept
Fame भी
inside
तो
the
वही
head.
है.
नहीं,
हाँ, मतलब like
उसका
talent.
lyrical
Talent
writing
is that.
ability.
That's
For
talent,
me,
no? Talent and skill.
he didn't say that. He said
He said talent, no?
he said it represents
Okay.
success and fame. So he's trying to steal
Okay,
that for
okay.
himself.
Got
For
it.
me, his head is where his brain is. The brain is where your
Right.
talent is, and your writing
Correct.
ability, your
Correct.
everything is in your brain.
Correct.
They're trying to steal the brain. So whoever steals the brain steals the talent. So that's where I kind of differ with Rohan.
I agree with you.
You agree
I'm with
with
you
me?
on that. Yeah,
Because
that the
जिसके
head
पास
represents,
वो
the
talent
head
आ गया.
represents the skill and the talent, and the glass represents, the drink represents the fame and the success and the, you know, affluence, which as Rohan also said. So yeah, I think these two
the
separate
lavish
things.
life. Yeah.
I
mean, there can be many more interpretations. Yeah, but lovely.
But I love how, because you know, if you begin to sit down and actually analyze every scene, there's so much that you can actually talk about in that moment. So which is very nicely, but very with a lot of clarity, it's broken down, which was very nice.
Which is very nice. And the thing is, like he said, that this is my interpretation. Of course, the actual truth can only be verified by Team Anjum, but Team Anjum should not and probably will never clarify because they want to leave it open to everyone's interpretations, and that's the way to do it. But I think as a song, just as a song, minus the video of it, it's a song with bars and with layers and with double triple entendres and references, wordplays. It's a song. Beyond it being the song that he's dropping as a solo, I love that they've taken the time, the thought process, the ideating to drop it with a video like this, which is not a kind of video that people drop often in Desi hip hop. So I'm saying that they are raising the bar in terms of, listen, your creativity is amazing and you're top of your game, yes, but can you take your creation to the next level and put in that time, that effort, that money, that thought process, and give it something even more. So that is happening so rarely in the scene. We don't see videos that are thought of and ideated upon, and it's like, no hate to anyone, but I'm just saying that if you have the means, then go that extra mile to give the art you've created, the music you've created, to give it that. Because I've heard a lot of people say that videos are very important, and
of course
they are, and any artist will tell you that in today's day and age, videos are important when you're dropping a song. So maybe,
and also this is what you expect.
Interesting videos like this,
individually and together, because normally their videos never have any this thing. When that's why
they don't drop videos themselves now,
right? But so what I'm trying to say over here is that one expects this from them because their lyrical game is so strong and has so many layers that if anyone can think of interesting video ideas, it is them. And they are pura khara utrowing on that expectation, because if you think of anyone in the hip hop scene and say kiske bars us level ke hain, us level ke poetic hain, us level ke hain ki jahan pe they little bit confuse you or push you to actually think deeper, and their video is doing exactly that as well, which is why I think it is amazing that it's coming from them and the kind of videos they are creating. And we discussed something similar even when Afsane came up. The kind of video we had seen, it like blew our mind, and we were like, what? Yes,
what has happened? So this is what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to put the thought out there that you may not be able to do this for every song, which even they don't do, because it's not possible. There's budgetary constraints, there's other logistical nightmares, there's a lot of things that happen. But when you really, like, there is a song that you really feel very strongly about and you feel strongly enough to make a video for it, which a lot of people make videos for almost every single they drop. So if you're going to do that, don't just do I'm going to vibe to the camera and spit my lines to the camera, that kind of video. Like, just a little bit. Just go that little extra mile. And it doesn't need to be crazy VFX and crazy budgets also. But you can tell a very nice story in a very simple video also, and make people think and give them a separate hook. This video is a separate hook. The song is a separate hook. This is something else, an entity on its own. So I think the fact that they've raised the bar on that front is highly commendable. Very nice. It's so fun because because to the audience, we're like, damn, okay, now my brain needs to think even beyond just the bars. It needs to think and break down and interpret the visuals as well. It's always a treat, always a treat. So lovely. बहुत बोल लिया हमने. Chalo, very satisfied. है ना?
Very, extremely. आज अच्छी नींद आएगी.
I know, and my apologies for that, for reading out and ruining the lyrics and also skipping that. It's just like, sorry, I should have done it only. Maybe I'll edit that part out. But shout out to Rohan, Kariappa. Thank you for dropping your breakdown. Really helped us put a lot of things
in perspective.
Yeah. So, chalo, take care of yourselves and check out Miss Bola's website. It's linked below. All her amazing audio work is on there. And
Thank you.
Like, share, subscribe, all of that. Support the channel.
And hey, like, share, subscribe. I just had to emphasize that. You said it so nicely right now. And hey, like, share, subscribe.
Do it. Chalo, we'll see you the next one. Take care of yourselves. Live long and prosper.